Hey you! Yes, you! Are you an appreciator of culture? Have you pondered the greater philosophical questions such as cat girls or wannabe edgelords? Then have I got a treat for you, oh boy! The answer to all your questions of who is hot or not, who is the chaddest of chads, and who is wife number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the definitive video game waifu / husbando tier list, trademarked. No, not really, but wouldn't that be great? Anywho, we've got some crowd favorites, as well as some underdogs, which we all can appreciate. Who shall rank number 1, and who shall rank lower than my already very low standards? Without further ado, let's begin! Firstly, some lookers from a franchise very near and dear to my heart, Final Fantasy, as I'm sure it is near and dear to your heart as well. Yuna from Final Fantasy X, my first love, well, one of my first loves. I've had many. I was a very lonely moss growing up. But yeah, okay. Something about the wholesome sweetness that she has, and also the 2 different colored eyes. I just adored her when I was playing Final Fantasy X as a wee tot.
Then you just blow.
It's not working.
And I don't know what you would call her haircut, but it is just very unique and I always enjoyed it. For Yuna, we give a chef's kiss. Next up, we've got the guy who kind of feels like a frat boy, but wholesome weirdly enough. Titus from Final Fantasy X. Alright, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he's in good shape, right? He's got the fit Chad bod, but there's something about his childlike behavior.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
I know it's supposed to be endearing in the games, and it is, but does he rank as a my queen or king category? I'm gonna say an AO. Also, that laughing scene with Titus will forever be iconic.
I do that.
Oh my god, Lulu, my beloved. Okay, something about just even her first introduction, okay, Lulu is one of my favorite characters. I can't quite explain it other than, you know what, I can't explain it.
I shouldn't have to say this, but don't fall in love with her. Interesting. I suppose I could add you to my list. I wish you good luck, little boy. You're going to need it.
Mama!
Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy Advent Children, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and anything else. I'm sure he's been in a lot of stuff. Look, I'd say in Final Fantasy VII, the original, he kind of seemed like he was trying too hard to be an edgelord, right? But in the remake, you can kind of see that he's just an embarrassing, wholesome boy that wants to be more tough than he really is.
You? Oh my god, that makeup! And that dress!
Nailed it, I know, thank you. Moving on.
God damn. Yeah, I respect it. You're just as much of a secret nerd as I am. Chef's kiss, my dude. Tifa, my girl, from Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Remake, and many more. I think everyone can agree generally she's in the category of my queen or king, but it's not just because she's got the physical beauty, okay? To quote Spike Spiegel,
I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
What the hell?
Get down!
Damn!
Barrett from Final Fantasy as well. Okay, this guy is awesome. I freaking love the fact that he takes care of his own. He's the leader of Avalanche and he's actually tough as heck. But despite the tough appearance and the tough acting, and having a freaking gun arm, and also being buff as heck, which I appreciate as someone who's into bodybuilding, he is a good father.
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? they go to bed on time. Come on.
The daughter's adorable and he freaking cares for her. My queen or king, he goes up to that. Noctis from Final Fantasy 15? There was some confusion on that end, Square Enix.
What?
It's just too much black clothing, and that's saying a lot considering I dress like a wannabe edgelord too. And with the haircut and always kind of looking sad, I don't know, some people are into that, sure. I would say medium is premium, but to avoid being, you know, crucified by the masses, I'm gonna at least put him in the AO category.
What?
Zelda from The Legend of Zelda. I wasn't super into her as far as it goes for, oh yeah, I could have a video game weeb crush on this character. Until Breath of the Wild, because my god, she's just so adorable and wholesome. But then again, is she kind of spoiled and mean to Link in the beginning? Because I don't know if that really oh my.
Stop it. Get some help.
Link from Legend of Zelda, who always kind of looks like he was wearing pajamas? Okay, listen, I can't quite fully remember if this is true, but isn't in A Link to the Past, he's literally woken up from his bed and just starts the whole adventure in his pajamas, and that's where the outfit came from, kind of?
Correct!
Okay, let's just say it, elf girls are superior to elf boys. He gets put in the AO category. Sorry. Midna from Twilight Princess. I don't know what it is about tiny, adorable gremlin women that is so very attractive and charming. Also, not gonna lie, she's got the curves.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
And red hair, cool red hair. And when she transforms into her original form, seriously, she's got the gremlin vibes, but she's also got the tall step on me vibes. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that.
You forget we do space. Hot for waifus?
My queen or king. Lightning round! Get ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
Your mustache gives me bad touch vibes. You deserve better than to live in the shadow of your brother. You dress like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. You are a legend that deserves better than Netflix. I can't hold hands with the hologram. Modern Indiana Jones, but with better dialogue and better babes. Your pixelated proportions are renowned, but you've been downgraded in recent years. I want women in berets to beat me up.
Boy.
Egret from Game of Thrones, but less annoying. Thick thighs save lives. The noises you made make me uncomfortable. My weeb heart admires your fashion sense. This boy just looks too sensitive for me.
God damn.
A legendary seducer of women and monsters. Not the metal tentacles!
Let's fly you to the bed, baby. No need to fight back.
Google imaging the twins scarred me for life. The culmination of every toxic e-girl your mother tells you to avoid. My god. This is a different kind of sickness. Lesser waifu! Better waifu! Creepy waifu! OG waifu! Mom's new boyfriend, but cooler! This needs no explanation. I'm not a furry! I'm still not a furry, but you're cooler! I swear I'm not a furry. I simp for Snake! He also simps for Snake! Your story is more than just fan service.
So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile. That damn smile.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Huh? Where am I? Oh, right. That was weird. For a minute there, I felt like I was in some kind of fever dream of poor life choices. But anyways, back to the current discussion. Wanna be Isaac Clarke from Dead Space Remake? Why? Why did you make him look like Adam Sandler and have him talk too much? Isaac was an awesome character. Isaac Clarke from the original games was awesome. Remake is good. I just don't like what they did. He looks like Adam Sandler in his prime. Why is Adam Sandler in space chopping up aliens? I can't get behind it. I'm sorry. I'm putting you in meh. I don't know. I like his original design better. We're putting him in AO. Some of you may be too young to remember this, but back in the day, there was this very cool game called Mass Effect, and it was a trilogy, and at the heart was Captain John Shepard, and I also might add, this game is part space adventure, part dating sim. Oh my god, this guy has romanced every kind of alien you can imagine, and I might add, dialogue is so good in this game, it's so good!
And he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
A lot of women like bad boys.
That is a dirty stereotype. In my case, it happens to be true, but still.
I'm gonna give him a chef's kiss. Tali from Mass Effect. Okay, so as I said, Mass Effect is already a game with many waifus and chads in it, and husbandos and all that, but I don't know what it was. Tali was my favorite. I thought she was adorable and sweet. She was like one of my first video game crushes, not gonna lie. I just love her interactions. She was funny, she was adorable. Oh god, I sound like such a dork describing a video game character like this. Keep in mind, I was a child. I probably wasn't old enough to play the games, but I still played them anyways.
You've heard me say, Kila Salai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
So yeah, Tali was my favorite, and also something about the fact that she couldn't really fully have her mask off because she's like Aquarian, which means they're super vulnerable to bacteria and diseases, but she still had a romance with a character who was an Aquarian. It's just romantic and it's sweet and wholesome, and she's dorky, and I sound like a simp. I'm gonna stop now. I love Tali. Samus. Oh my god, this girl is so awesome. Can we just be honest? She was like the original tough character that was a strong female lead that didn't even have to try hard. Let's just talk about this. So many female characters are written where they try hard to make them cool and likable, but they just come off as rude or arrogant. That doesn't mean female characters that are leads can't be likable. You just try too hard sometimes. Come on, video games and TV shows, you try too hard. If you want a well-written female character, just make a well-written good character, period. And you get Samus. Tough character, speaks sometimes, except in that one game where the game was really bad, they had her talk. That's not her fault, they just did a really bad job with that game.
Why am I still alive? The baby.
The baby.
Oh, by the baby.
The baby.
And the baby.
The baby.
Samus is an awesome character. She's tough, she can kick butt. Also, she looks like a character from Daft Punk. Cool as heck. She fights aliens, laser arm. Need I say more? Queen! This has been the definitive video game waifu / husbando tier list. I thank all of you so much for watching. This was really fun to make. Albeit somewhat embarrassing to admit certain things, but I had a good time, and I hope you did too. And also, I would have added a lot more video game husbands / wives, but this video would have been an hour long, more than an hour, hours long, and I cut it down to this. Let me know what wives or husbands that you liked most in this list, or ones that you think I shouldn't have left out, or ones that you think I should have left out. Tell me your favorites in the comments down below, and I will see you next time. This is MossyCloomp, signing off.
The baby.